Cancel.
Schweezy.
Why a Bud Light boycott in the U.S. won't matter. This is from Newsweek. In recent weeks, several brands in the U.S. have faced calls for boycotts of their products for promoting campaigns supportive of the LGBTQ plus community in the face of widespread political and social division about inclusion. Earlier this week, Bud Light faced social media outrage after partnering with transgender influencer and activist David Mulvaney at a rally in Iowa. Supporters of Kari Lake, the Trump-backed GOP candidate for Arizona governor in 2022, refuses to drink the beer brand at an open bar. The row over transgender brand ambassadors is symbolic of a wider debate about the inclusion of transgender women in female issues and spaces. Some say transgender women should be treated the same as other women, while others say they are different in that hard-won women's right must be protected. I'm reading weird today. While transgender rights and liberties are a key issue of contention in the culture wars, one brand expert said that the potential boycotts would overall help the brands rather than hinder them, as the U.S. is a saturated market and many American names are looking elsewhere in the world to expand to. Eddie Stableford, a food and drink branding expert, told Newsweek that multinationals were not innovating at present, and so smaller brands were filling this gap in the market while presenting themselves as inclusive. On Sunday, Mulvaney posted a video to her 1.7 million Instagram followers in which she explained that Bud Light had sent her a personalized can with her face on it to commemorate 365 days of being a girl. Mulvaney's Day 365 of Girlhood video series has been a viral success and has charted her first year of transitioning. The reaction was, in some cases, rather extreme. Musician Kid Rock took an assault rifle to several cans of Bud Light in a viral video, while a video of someone pouring a can down the drain of a kitchen sink was viewed over 1 million times on Twitter. A spokesperson for Anheuser-Busch told Newsweek on Monday that the company works with hundreds of influencers across our brands as one ways to authentically connect with audience across various demographics, adding that the commemorative can it had given to Mulvaney was a gift to celebrate a personal milestone and is not for sale to the general public. Since then, social media users have taken offense to whiskey maker Jack Daniel's Small Town Big Pride campaign, in which it teams up with drag queens from RuPaul's Drag Race, despite the campaign being nearly 2 years old. Stableford himself described the boycott's calls as totally unreasonable, adding that what they're doing is inappropriate and relevant to people in the 21st century. Referring to the marketing campaign, he said, "It's absolutely the right thing to do because we need changes in the world. We can't keep on using the old model. The old model is broken and we need a new model in all kinds of places." While it could be argued that pro-LGBTQ plus campaigns to ultimately promote products may have cynical motivations, Stableford said that as they did not have to do so, it's interesting that they've chosen to. It could be for totally altruistic reasons because they think it's the right thing to do, or there could be an agenda which says, let's present ourselves in this way, and it gives us an opportunity to grow our audiences on a broader basis, he added. So, long story short, that was about Bud Light, one, probably teaming up with a trans woman, and two, Kid Rock was like shooting the cans of the new Bud Light. Like, it broke my heart, and you're not my beer no more. You're not my beer no more. Crying over him like, you're not my beer no more. So, yeah, you know. And, yeah, it's the idea of boycotting things. And you know what? I think it's fine if people want to boycott it. Honestly, I think what Kid Rock did was fine. Saying he hates a product. So first thing he does and goes and buys the product. And then he goes and blows it up. Doesn't even consume it. So that's how he spends his money. Like, so that whole ordeal was giving Bud Light more money. It's funny shit. But like, no, I think it's okay. He's like, if he's against, wants to boycott it, he can boycott it. You know, I don't go to Chick-fil-A. And one reason, that we're not going to talk about is that they always mess up my order. I just don't put the fucking pickles on Chick-fil-A. Figure that shit out, okay? You should be able to make a chicken sandwich without pickles on it and be able to make it and give it to me. You fuck it up all the time, and that's not the reason we're talking about. The reason why I say I'm boycotting Chick-fil-A is because they don't like gay people, and they're kind of racist too. They're kind of a racist company, and so I don't want to give my money to them. Am I buying Chick-fil-A and doing a stomp video to it and smashing it to disrespect the chicken sandwich? No, I'm not going to do that. Why? Because I don't care about Chick-fil-A that much. Other restaurants are doing the same thing now. They're making the same chicken sandwich, and honestly, they're doing a lot better. Chick-fil-A is never crispy. Okay, I said it, and you had to live with it. That was a cool rant about Chick-fil-A. So yeah, I think the boycott's fine and stuff like that, and I don't think there's anything wrong with a boycott. I think just don't spend your money there, and if everyone actually does it, and like commits to what they would say, shut the fuck up and do it, then things can make a big difference. And so that's why companies go back. If you look at a DK Oldies now, DK Oldies is like basically what happened is, so basically they find lots of like used like video game consoles and shit like that, and other accessories that will go along with that, and then they sell it and they mark it up like a significant amount, like where you're like, the only reason why you'd buy it that expensive because like it's going to be a good quality product. And what DK Oldies claim to do, they say they refurbish, so you can buy a refurbished console or you could buy as is. I think they do that, and that comes, I feel like at least test it, but like we didn't refurbish it, but we did test it working, then yeah. But basically what happens is they were not refurbishing their consoles. They shook it and wanted to hear if anything rattled in it. And then they sent it off. And so they weren't refurbishing it, but they were claiming it was refurbished. And so all these YouTubers were talking about it. And I love the tea because I went on DK Oldie's website once when they were initially like getting popular on TikTok. And then I said, wow, that is way too expensive. But I see it's refurbished. I'm like, so basically I see it being okay marked up, like, because you're guaranteed like a almost perfectly new refurbished console. So, I could see that from some people, but if they're not refurbishing it, like basically just lying, they'd put like warranty stickers, like break the seal, it's now no longer under warranty, which in the United States is illegal or whatever. Like they have to have it or whatever. That doesn't do anything if you open a product up or something like that. But they kept going off on it and doing it. Everyone kept buying consoles secretly and then like opening up a review. I'm like, yep, not refurbished. I got ripped off. And then they plug it in. I'm like, nope, it doesn't work. And then they got under a lot of heat. So then they started, I think at minimum, just like blowing it out with condensed air every console, and just hope that works, they're doing that. But now I think there's enough, because they've been successful for so long, whatever, like there's going to be a lot of people who had that happen to them. So, and that's really cool tea about things you don't care about, that I said and you don't care about. You don't care about them is recorded in front of a no-person audience. It is me literally talking into a camera with The Last Supper behind me. Like literally The Last Supper is behind me. Explain that, atheists. But yeah, boycott things you don't like, people. But shut the fuck up about it. I think that's what we're really trying to say here over at Cancel Schweezy this year, at least 2023, the year of shutting the fuck up. I just thought they took my beer away. Where's my beer? I can't believe you broke my heart. Over just fucking, it's like, oh no, they support the gays. I can't like this beer anymore. That just, I don't know, those backwards people are like, well, it's just not part of our growing up. It's not part of our growing up. We just don't believe in it. Okay. God damn. It's like, oh no, my beer's gay. It was like the first Sam Smith album, and then like Sam Smith, what he's wearing with the something unholy, like that Sam Smith, you're just like, oh no, he drank a Bud Light. Do you think Sam Smith drinks Bud Lights? That's a cool question. Sam Smith, do they you? I know you're they, them. I'm not gonna, sorry if I said him. Sorry for my microaggressions. Could you confirm if you drink Bud Light? I don't know why. Sam Smith on a Bud Light commercial would be hilarious. Okay, no one questioned my logic. Thank you for watching this clip. Watch it again or watch something else.